fit and able-bodied, wanted something to do without being able to access any gym equipment. This time, this video is for people who are less mobile and would like to know how they can exercise without having to get on their feet if they're not able to walk very well. So start off by coming through to the front of your chair, and we'll go through these exercises together. So start off with a nice gentle loosening up for the lower back. So you're going to just let yourself sink down into a slouch and stretch up nice and tall. Just do that a few times. I know, good. And then side to side. Give your shoulders a bit of a lift as well, so you get a nice stretch either side of your spine. So as you go one way, just lift your hip up a little bit on the side you're going away from. And that way you get some nice activity in these muscles here, and you get a really nice stretch and tone of muscles either side. Okay, and we'll do some exercises for the arms. If you want to just do this just with your arms, that's fine. If you feel you need to actually give yourself a bit more of a workout, then you could use a tin of beans, or if you want something a bit heavier, I'm using two 2-litre bottles filled with water, and I'm hoping they're well sealed. So you can start off with just a reach up like this. Okay, we can combine this with that side stretch we did before and reach up and to the side, so you get a really lovely stretch down one side and you get the muscles on the other side working well. Follow your movements with your head as well, so you're getting a nice bit of flexibility around your neck. So watch what your hands are doing all the way through. Okay, you can go at your own pace, so if I'm moving a little too fast for you, just do what suits you, that's fine. Okay, just stop and circle your shoulders around a little bit. Okay, then a few little biceps curls. We'll do 10 on each arm. 5, 6, 7. I might be getting a little bit of water on my son's schoolwork. 8, 9, 10. Sorry, Robert. Okay. And then bring it across your body. Get some nice trunk rotation while you're working your arms too. 7, keep it going, 8, 9, 10. And one last one for the arms for now. With both your arms working at the same time, reaching them both up to the ceiling, well, not to the ceiling, towards it and down. And again, still keep following with your head so you get that nice neck movement included as well. I'm just going to work on doing 10 of each. If you can't do that many, that's fine. Or if you can only fit 5 in it in the time it takes me to do 10, that's fine. So long as you're doing something, it's always better than nothing. Okay, we'll move on to something with your legs now. Just start off nice and easy. Just a little knee lift on each side. Your knees as high as you can. I might have done a couple of extra there just for good measure, okay? And then stretch your legs out, bring them up off the floor if you can. Get your knees as straight as you can each time and pull your toes towards you. Again, don't try and keep up with me, just follow what I'm doing at your own speed. Couple more. Okay, let's loosen up the hips. So just tap the floor out to the side and then bring your foot back to the middle. Do the same with the other leg. Okay, this one's a little more tricky. Still working on the hips, getting the rotation of your hips going. Going to keep your knees together and see how far you can get your feet apart. And then bring your feet together and see how far your knees will drop out. And just alternate. Feet apart and knees apart. And you probably won't go as far as I'm going if you're quite elderly and you've got arthritic hips. Doesn't matter, just do what you can do. Even if your feet only go a couple of inches apart, that's fine. With all of these exercises, you should take it till you feel a gentle stretch. If it's very painful, you shouldn't push into that. Just work within what feels comfortable to you. And if you're quite tight, if you do this every day, you should find that gradually you get a little bit looser and it gets a bit easier. We'll do one more of these. Okay, and now we're going to do a little bit of a foot and ankle workout. So if you can, hold your leg out in the air the whole time. If you can't, it's fine to rest your foot on the floor while you do this. And we're going to spell the alphabet in the air. So I'll lift my foot up here, but like I say, if you need to, just rest your foot on the floor and that's absolutely fine. Gonna do A, B, C. Keep the rest of your leg reasonably still so it's all coming from your toes and your ankle. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, working your foot through every single movement it can possibly do, up to T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, if you can't get all the way through the alphabet without a rest, then go as far as you can and then swap to the other leg. And if you practice this regularly, you should be able to get to the end of the alphabet after a few practices. So same with the other leg, either resting your heel on the floor or with your foot up in the air. I'll do capitals this time for a change. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, hope you can read it, K, L, M, can you read it, Robert? N, O, P, Q, thank you, Robert, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Do a little loosen off now, just stretch your legs out one and then the other. Okay, and let's make it a little bit more interesting with a bit of coordination now. Okay, so see if you can get your right elbow to your left knee and your left elbow to your right knee. Okay, and make it a bit more interesting. Now that I can't do now. Elbows and hands. That's it. And then if you've got enough flexibility or you're willing to give it a try, swap down to your feet. Touch your foot with your hand and the back of your head with the other hand. You only came into the shop for a second there, Robert. Ooh. Okay, and let's see if we can add a little more challenge. You may not be able to do this, don't worry. Have a try though if you can. See if you can get your hands down to your foot on the outside. That gets everything moving. Your hips, your arms, your body, bit of coordination, keep the grey cells working. Okay, and let's just finish with a gentle stretch for your lower back. Just curl your head down, start at your head, curl down, keep curling down, and just let it slide your hands down toward the floor, and then uncurl, stretch yourself up nice and tall, curl down again, and up tall, and one more. Then we'll stretch side to side. I have my son doing his homework next to me, and he's trying to distract me, and it's succeeding. We're going to finish with reaching down one leg, so we get a nice side stretch in our bodies, and then down the other. Okay, you can have your hands either side of your knee and go down, which is a slightly gentler stretch. Or if you need a stronger stretch, have both your hands and take them both down one side of your leg. And then the same the other side. One more. Okay. And then a quick stretch of your neck just to finish off. Or a slow stretch of your neck. Go, turn as far as you can each way. One more. And then tip your head each way. Give your shoulders a little wriggle. And now you can get up and have a cup of tea, or you can sit back and switch on the box. Well done. Thank you very much. Oh, why do I do that?
Do what?
The thank you very much. It's ridiculous.
Well, thank you all very much.